Hi, it's Craig Metrowich from videocelebritynews.com, and I am super excited. I just had the privilege now of doing a live feed on Facebook/Metrowich. Go and check that out with Dr. Ron Irwin. Ron was famous. He's become a little bit infamous through the BIEBER Dad article. Okay, he is the other BIEBER Dad.
The other BIEBER Dad.
The other BIEBER Dad. And on a serious note, I wanted to share with you not just the fact that he's this humorous guy and a great writer. I wanted on a serious note share with you that he's actually highly talented and he has got some skills to share with us as the viewers. A few. Have you got a few? Right. So Ron, that's part of my intro. Let's get into talking about the BIEBER article. I mean, I loved it. I laughed and I giggled and my stomach hurt from the sense of humor that you had.
Right.
So tell us, how did it all come about?
So we went to the show and had dinner, brought the kids to the show, brought my binoculars to the show because I wanted to see him.
Yeah.
And as he was singing, I mentioned that I wasn't hugely impressed by the first act. The first act was a DJ.
Yeah.
He'll remain nameless. It's like I can listen to a DJ anywhere, man. I can go to a bar and listen to a DJ. But that's different. So then he comes on, made us wait half an hour, gives us time to get a beer, that's fine. Yeah. And then when he's on stage, I thought, this guy's not singing. His chest isn't moving. It doesn't look like he's trying. It looks like he's kind of just walking around, talking about his songs to somebody who's not there. But, I didn't bring this up to anybody. I thought, well, maybe I must have it wrong, or maybe it's a special new kind of singing. Maybe this is something
maybe the generation gap. Maybe you've lost the generation
something
gap.
that's kind of like in a new way of singing. We just don't look like we're singing. But the next day I went to class, and the students...
well, hang on, pause there. So you went to class as in you're a lecturer at UCT.
I'm a lecturer at UCT.
UCT, and what else do you do there?
So I'm a lecturer at the University of Cape Town. Yep. I am part of the master's program in creative writing.
Right.
I have overseen many graduate degrees, and I oversee the undergraduates. And so I have a lot of time in front of students, and the students, of course, are interested in BIEBER. They thought,
and they must love what you've just done.
They didn't. I hadn't done it yet, but they said no, he didn't sing. And then they showed me an article that said he only sang 4 of 21 songs. Now, come on. It wasn't cheap to be there. I could have.
I'm going to take my glasses off so you can see 4. I mean, that's quite a.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Put my glasses back on so that I can control the technology. I've explained that to Ron because he said, "Why hasn't he got shades on?"
I want to wear shades.
He wants to wear shades as well. Maybe I think I look younger with the shades on.
You
right.
do.
So let's carry on videoing, and I'm going to focus on is some of the other questions I wanted to get out in this interview. So Ron, you published this article online on Facebook, thinking, it'll be cool. My friends will giggle and laugh. A few friends will see it.
My kids will never see it.
Yeah, my kids probably won't see it. They're all asleep anyway.
They're not allowed on Facebook.
They're not allowed on Facebook anyway, so they can't see it. And then, but what happened? How does your blood pressure feel positively when you start seeing? Hang on, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000.
Yeah, I mean, suddenly it's.
How many people have read it and viewed it?
I think there's been 19,000 likes and 10.5 thousand shares or something. And it just kind of keeps ticking over. And then you start noticing you're getting friend requests from all around the world. Like, people in
positive ones, positive friend requests or negative. I mean, you're going to get a bit of both. That's social media.
What happens is they become friends with you, and then they want to introduce themselves, and then they start saying mean things to you, like, you're a horrible person, you're trying to take Justin Bieber away from us. And I'll say, listen, new friend, I'm not trying to take him away from you.
I like some new friend.
Exactly. And secondly, stop, mocking me. You don't understand. You understand. I understand what was going on. I merely said he could have sung some more songs. And people say, the new way of going to a concert is, it didn't say on the ticket, Craig, it didn't say, come here, Justin Bieber, lip sync. It didn't say that. It said, come to the Justin Bieber concert. And he lip synced. And so I wrote my article, and let's face it, for every hater, there's been thousands of likers. But on the other hand, there's thousands and thousands of likers, which means there's thousands of haters, which means sometimes I sit in my office and think, if I get killed over this, what a way to go.
Okay, so let's clear that on the record, because we've had this conversation. We were live on air. Yeah, we were live on air earlier on, and I said to him, Ron, let's just clarify something. Am I going to be right to say that we both recognize that Justin Bieber is a highly talented, amazing guy? And our real message is not to knock anybody down. That's not our style. It's to really say, Justin, we love you, but if you advertise 22 songs or 20 songs, do the job, get up there, shine your best. You're capable of doing it. We know that. You've set all records. We know that. And,
exactly.
just, shine the true talent. In other words, don't be like the fake news. Be the real deal. Is that what you're saying? Am I right? Have I said it right?
And this message is equally aimed at Justin Bieber's lawyers. Remember that.
Yes.
This isn't defamation. This isn't libel. This is slander. It's simply saying we, as poor, groveling concert goers, would like you to actually sing the way the Stones sing, the way Lady Gaga sings.
Actually, let's go to
Madonna,
that. You're
they're
right.
73. Keith Richards, Jesus, he's 74 years old, I believe. Maybe he's something like. I just read his book, Life.
Yes,
he's singing. Why can't a 23-year-old Justin Bieber sing?
I mean, the Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger is such a good example. I mean, they still get up there and do it
for a long time.
Hardcore.
Absolutely.
The
real deal.
Okay, Ron, I want to get to know you a little bit better for our viewers as well. Okay. I've had the privilege, by the way, of being interviewed by Dr. Ron Irwin. He wasn't a doctor then. He's probably like me, still trying to get some work and get going. It was for Men's Health, Men's Wealth, and then another article in Best Life magazine. Right. And it was featured then around the business that I do, which is business coaching and inspiring staff and energizing your team. That's my commercial take one. That's what it does. That's a commercial take one. So that's the type of work that I do. And I had the privilege of him interviewing me. Now, see it from my point of view. I get a guy with an American accent calling me to say, hey, man, we want to feature you on Men's Health. Now, I do not have a six-pack. So I already in my mind, I'm going, this is a joke. This is a mate. This is a mate setting me up. There's no doubt. This is a joke.
Right.
And anyway, so I meet the guy face to face, and he is a very likable person. For the haters there, might send him any hate mail. Stop it. You don't know the human being. He's a lovely person.
Deep down.
Yeah, deep down. Like deep down.
Very
right? Very deep down. He's a dad. He loves his kids. He's empowering people. He's a lecturer. So anybody sending you anything that's nasty, all you do is you send them a smiley face and say, I love you too. That's what
too late.
Too late. Okay.
Some of us are this stuff, but I'll start doing that.
So just positioning how we came together it's quite phenomenal. The energy of the universe has brought us together under these hopefully positive circumstances to share what we feel is an uplifting experience. Dr. Ron Irwin, I can add that now. Dr. Ron Irwin, in your work, what do you love about your work? What does your work entail? Why do what you've been doing?
I think that if you really love writing, you love writing, you love creating, you want to share it. I think you owe it to younger people to give back. This is what you have to do. It's hard sometimes. It's difficult, but there are rewards. So if you're a creative person, it's great to be in the field and have, the most intelligent people in the country sitting in front of you, listening to what you have to say. Sometimes disagreeing with you vehemently. Sometimes thinking what you have to say is ridiculous. Well, look,
that's a challenge. If you're not brain dead, okay, and you've got your own opinion, and I know you're creative, I'm also creative, is you can't suppress our creativity. I'd rather be completely wrong on my opinion and have you say that I'm wrong than suppress myself in sharing my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, and that's how we also learn. I've learned through the experience of massive, huge, monster, humongous hard knocks. Okay, I am the expert in hard knocks.
Like that.
Okay, yeah. But I've also had the ability to bounce back. And when clients book me, I'll often say to them, look, if you want a rah-rah, I don't mind doing that, but then your team must be superstars, because then we're doing a celebration, a rah-rah. You can do it. But I like to do programs where on a consistent monthly basis, we do the hard work and we come back and we start with motivate you, then inspire you, then energize you, then you become a mentor, then you can coach and you can uplift others. And that's what Ron's done. He's basically spent 25 years plus in South Africa and traveling the globe. And his real agenda is, I want to uplift people, I want to share my wisdom and share my knowledge. And that has been recognized on all levels. You're a writer. Tell us about your novel and tell us where you're going as far as your writing.
So the novel is called Flatwater Tuesday.
And listen, you got beautiful eyes. I want you to look into the camera. Let everybody see right there your eyes.
Not looking at you.
Not like
so
me.
The novel's called Flatwater Tuesday, and I published it in 2013. Hardcover, softcover. You can get it pretty much anywhere. And it was a culmination of 10 years of work. More than that, really. And being rejected. 52 times.
Let's talk about the rejection. 52 times, 52 weeks, easy to remember. 52 rejections telling you, it's not
no one's
going
to read this book. This is not going to work. And And
what a
good
message,
rejections. Good rejections. But you take the advice. I rewrote the book 3 times. But
that's maturity coming into that. That shows you maturity. They actually have people say to you, listen, by the way, it's good, but it's not as phenomenal as it could be.
It's not.
And then to go rewrite it.
Right.
I mean, that's maturity.
You got to rewrite it, and you have to learn from mistakes. You can't just say, well, I'll never do it. You want to do it.
Yeah.
God rejected, and then I worked on it for years. I thought, I do not want to die having not written this book. I do not want that, and it could happen at any moment. To you and me. We live dangerous lives.
I mean, put it this way, after the live interview that we had earlier on, I mean, the amount of adrenaline pumping in our system, that could have killed us both.
Absolutely, and so you rewrote it, and when I rewrote 90% of it the last time, and the first editor who saw it bought it, which is great.
So we're going to do the rest of the interview just this way.
Okay.
I want to ask you some other questions related to you. So let's talk about family. You talk about your kids. Where would you like them to go as far as your kids are going? Have you guided them? Tell me, how old are they? What are they doing? Are they talented? Are they creative? Let's talk parent to parent.
Parent to parent. Yeah. Look, I have 3 kids. My oldest son lives in the States with his mom. He's already in the university. And then my daughters, Sarah and Emma, Sarah's at Rustenburg in Cape Town, and Emma's at Micklefield. They're young. They're 12, 13, and 14. And I think all you can do is say, go to school and try to listen to your creative passion, or listen to whatever you want to do, and go ahead and do it. And don't listen to people who say you can't do it.
Yeah, I mean that's my mindset's the same as you. I hate it when I see somebody saying you can't do something.
Right.
It's too difficult. I mean, I do the extreme sports, okay, and I'm 51 years young.
You are.
And I am. I'm going to put the glasses. I look fantastic in glasses. I don't need Botox, any of that stuff. Right. So I'm 51 years young, and I do a lot of extreme sports. I love the extreme sports. And too often I have been told, well, listen, hang on, maybe it's time to grow up and do something like maybe bowls, nothing wrong with that, or yikskay. I don't know if any of you know that. Go and Google it. Yikskay, have you heard of that one?
No, it sounds like a bad word.
No, it's a great word actually. And other types of sports that weren't maybe as dangerous in a sense. And what it comes back to is exactly that. Is we have a choice to choose a path, to go on our own path. And it doesn't mean it's always going to turn out to be without any speed bumps. I promise you, it's exciting to choose your own path. And that's what you as a parent are saying to your kids. I wrote the BIEBER article because my heart and my gut said I just want to share it, and you did that. And not only that, is you're authentic enough to come and do an interview with me, which I appreciate. And the true intention is, now that I've got to know you a little bit better on a personal note, is that our message is, don't fake it. You don't need to. Hey?
No.
Yeah, be your authentic self.
You'll never know what people are going to respond to. I mean, a great example. I think this is a small example, but I wrote this rant thinking that only my friends would like it.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about trying to get lots of shares. I just did it, and suddenly I woke up and I had all these shares and all these followers. Same thing with the novel. I was literally told no one's going to read about this subject, and that at last count, it looks like thousands of people have. Right. And the point is, if you don't think about what other people are thinking, you think about what you want to do, then generally speaking, you're gonna be a happier and more fulfilled individual. At least it worked for me.
I mean, I did an online book, and you can all get it for free. It's a download. It's called Life Sucks Extreme Inspiration. You can go and Google Craig Metrowich, METROWICH.com, and I've acknowledged in there that if you do print it, okay, please, I'd like you to donate something, anything you want, to childhood cancer, to CHOC. So that's my way of giving back. And I wrote it also quite scared when I wrote it, because it's not my calling to write something, but I wrote it with a sense of, if I drop dead, what would somebody know about my way of thinking, be it humorous or not? And getting back to why I want you all to get the message of sharing and uplifting. It is courageous to share your thoughts and put it down in writing. On social media, it is stupidity to put down your thoughts that are hateful and you haven't paused before you press the send button. Am I right?
No, exactly.
How often don't we pause? Because
you have a few drinks in you and you say,
does it help? Bang.
Yeah.
You know,
and now you've said hatred.
Yeah.
And
I mean, would you send a letter to your boss if let's say you arrive Sunday morning, you've partied the whole night, you've been in Vegas, you've partied big time, and now you're going to write your message.
You're still in Vegas.
You're still in Vegas mentally. Bang, don't. So what I also wanted to achieve out of this interview with Dr. Ron Irwin and relating it back to the Bieber article that went viral, is social media is a powerful format for sharing news. And if we're going to share it, I think share it in the way he did. It's humorous, it's witty, it's not meant to be hateful. It is his viewpoint on how he's visualizing something at the time. And ultimately, it's going to be a good giggle for some. Someone get the sense of humor. But share the love. Share uplifting. You know, and in South Africa, we are diverse. There's 11 official languages. And there's even Ron. What language are you? Let's talk about it.
I speak American.
You speak, is that what it is? Is it fluent American? Where are you from again? You're from Buffalo.
American.
Where's Buffalo, by the way?
Buffalo is upstate New York, right near Niagara Falls on the Canadian border.
Oh, so that's
it's
beautiful,
the Queen
there.
City. Oh, it's incredible.
Beautiful there.
It's a beautiful place.
So it's like Cape Town, but with waterfalls.
It's like Cape Town with waterfalls, no ocean, and 6 feet of snow.
Oh, sounds lovely.
If you like skiing and snowmobiling, I'm homesick. I'm homesick every day.
We're going to do a shout out. If Justin Bieber gets to watch either the live video on facebook.com/Metrowich or this, which will be on Video Celebrity News, Ron has said we're quite keen for you to, your private Learjet, to pick us up.
Right.
And we can interview you in the air. We want to hear your version as to, in summary, why did you sing 4 songs versus your...
We even have a guitar here for him. Show him the guitar.
Yeah, we can do that. Actually, let's get up now. There we go.
Let's
just check here. Let's do a little stand-up.
We're going to show Justin Bieber
the
actual guitar he's going to play.
The guitar. We can show you what it looks like. We're going to bring
along the steel guitar.
Show you what it looks like.
We're going to say, Justin, you're going to play this guitar.
There we go.
You're going to actually sing, and I will write a blog and take back every single word, and we will film you doing it.
Yeah, I like that.
And you could be like Mark Knopfler instead of Justin Bieber.
And the point is, you can see that Ron is not actually talented in playing a guitar whatsoever. So he's certainly not a threat to your career.
No, I'm not a threat to your career. Listen, really, I'm a benign influence in your career. We're going to put this down now.
Yeah, put it down gently. Great stuff. Well done.
Okay.
All right, to wrap up, let's just move across here. I want to just show the venue. We're at Crystal Towers. They allowed us to use the venue. It's called the Cape Town Marriott Hotel, Crystal Towers. It is a phenomenal venue. I'm going to just do a walk around without, Ron thinks we're in a bar. Okay, I'll go back this way, do a 360 for you. Stunning venue. All right. I want to say thank you to them. The hospitality was amazing, by the way. They were very friendly, very kind. I'm going to sit back here by Ron. Okay, Ron, let's just wrap up. Any regrets about the article?
None. I shouldn't have sworn at the end of it. I felt bad.
Oh, did you?
I didn't think so many people would see it.
Wasn't it edited?
I never edited it. I shouldn't have sworn at him. I called Justin a bad word, and I take it back. Okay, he wasn't really that.
Okay, so he's taken that back on the record.
And if you're Justin's lawyer, that was a mistake. He wasn't really that.
No, look, I mean, the good thing is we all mature enough, adult enough.
Exactly. He probably said the same thing about me.
Yeah.
Right?
So, Justin Bieber, we love you.
Love you, man.
All the way from South Africa, Cape Town. It's all good.
All good.
Share the love.